Let's talk about the jacket I'm wearing, because this has been so popular that we're bringing it back. This is the signature Twill Cinched back blazer. Now, I want you to get your chance to shop for this, because this price goes up at the end of the day. This is on clearance or on sale, $39.98. $73 is the original price, but out at retail, this would be $109. All right, this is the one I'm wearing. This is called Sage. Here's the black. Here's Gardenia, which is a beautiful ivory. Now, we also have honeysuckle on QVC.com. You need this honeysuckle color. I mean, that is a rare and stunning color. Here's the navy, which looks great on Bitsy. And then we have rose red. So petite and regular lengths, regular 25.5 inches to 31, petite 24.25 to 30 inches. And just so you know, I wanna show you the length on myself, because I have on the extra, extra small in the regular, in the sage color, and I think I could size up, you know. I'm in between sizes. It kind of depends on how you like the fit. I do love this cinched back on here. I think that that is what makes the shape so flattering and beautiful. Wouldn't you agree, Betsy?
I do. And really, for me, it starts with the fabulous fabrication. Our signature twill, 97% cotton, 3% spandex, with that nice brushed finish. So it's giving almost sort of like a casual blazer, if you will. So it's maybe not as dressy as, say, a piqué knit or a ponte knit, but still giving you all of the polish that you might want in sort of an everyday blazer. Beautiful seaming detail, one single button there, creating that great silhouette. But really, that silhouette is very much assisted by that fantastic cinched back design. And that's why we're offering this in regular and petite, because we certainly don't want this to be up too high or too low. It really has almost like a function to it in terms of creating a great silhouette without having to button the jacket. So giving you a little bit more shape than you might find in, say, a boyfriend blazer. No shoulder pads in this. I didn't mention that the first time around. It's something that I like to mention, because if you are looking for additional structure, you might need to add that on. I have a pair of shoulder pads from Kathleen Kirkwood. These things must be 40 years old. I love a shoulder pad. So I don't have them in right now, but if I were presenting this, I would typically add my own shoulder pad, and I always disclose when I'm not wearing a shoulder pad. I love the lapel on this as well. So we see it there. Ashley, you can pop that collar. It's not a super large lapel, so it does sort of lend itself to be styled a little bit more hip if you'd like to do that. On the sleeve, we didn't do a traditional sort of cuff that you might see on a blazer, but rather almost styled it like a shirt cuff. So a great cuff, one single button allows you to turn it back. You can even see that inside piping gets revealed a little bit there, just showing that additional polish that this is created with. I have on the Gardenia one here, that double butter soft tank, but if we can look inside the one there, or here, I can even bring mine up. Look at that gorgeous sort of tipping detail, the polish. Joan always said, if you want to see the quality of a piece of jewelry, a piece of clothing, turn it upside down, turn it inside out. Is it a mess? What is going on in there? When you open this up, you almost think, geez, I could wear this inside out. And it really has a beautiful polished quality. Our new sort of larger format tag gives this sort of that luxury high-end look. But again, signature twill, primarily cotton, 3% spandex, but a nice soft finish. And then, of course, that cinch back design. This is a tried and true silhouette for the Classics collection, reimagined for 2025. No vent on the back of this one, so it really has just this great polish
so much
to
seaming going on in the back too, which is I don't know if you can see that really well. Maybe I'll show it on this one, but it's just giving like that shape that structure,
Yeah.
a lot of detail, a lot of attention to detail in this. I think that this is a one of those blazers that you're gonna wear so much, get so much use out of. This is what you might want to wear
Right.
to work. This is what you might want to wear every day, like a denim jacket alternative, a cardigan alternative. It's that comfortable and casual, and yet it's going to elevate your look and make you just look a little more sophisticated. So 97 cotton, 3% span, machine wash, tumble dry. That's a really, I mean, you can really put this in the machine wash, even though it's so cotton rich, it's not going to shrink, Bitsy?
No. You can certainly take it, maybe let it line dry, but all of our fabrics are sort of pre-shrunk, ready to go, so we intend for it to stay that same size if you follow the care instructions, machine wash on cool,
Right.
And then tumble dry low.
Wonderful.
But a really gorgeous piece. And we do have some signature twill pants. I know we saw.
If you want that whole look. Bitsy, you're wearing the navy. Oh, there you go. If you want to get the set like that, that's definitely an option. Now let's go through these colors here. This is the gardenia, which is a nice, beautiful ivory. Here is the sage. This is what I'm wearing. And this is the black. Bitsy has on the navy, and then we'll show on QVC.com we have honeysuckle, which is the most limited. This is a soft butter yellow. It's absolutely stunning. There's less than 400 to go around. Now listen, this is an amazing price here. That's the navy, that's what Bitsy's wearing. $39.98 is the sale price. That's rose red. $73 is the original price. So you're saving $33, but this price goes up at the end of the day. If you were to buy this out at retail, it would be $109. So think of what an incredible savings this is. And I do think you're gonna get your money's worth out of this. It's gonna be that closet essential workhorse piece that you're just gonna throw on easily, but you're gonna look great every time you do it. Petite and regular lengths. I am in the extra small in the regular. I'm 5'7". This is the length on me. So it's 25 and a half to about 31 inches. And look at all that seaming detail. This looks like a very expensive and nice, beautiful blazer. And it's casual enough because it's that signature twill. You know, this can go either way, right, Bitsy? Casual or dressy.
That's right. And I know we like to say that a lot, but I really mean it. This truly is that piece that you'll wear with jeans and like a concert T-shirt, or then you'll elevate it with a wide leg trouser, maybe a blank canvas, which is that column of color, and then just throw this on as the perfect little topper. Fabrication-wise, year-round. I mean, some of the colors, like the sage, might skew a little bit more warm weather, but certainly not in those primary, the red, the gardenia. I would love this. Maybe you have a little black dress that you just need to sort of give it an update. And that cinched back almost does what, when you wear a trench coat and you don't have it belted and you tie the belt in the back to create that shape, that's sort of what we're doing here. So it takes out the worry of, is this going to be too boxy? If I'm petite, you can get your right size. This is offered in regular and petite length, just that one single button there. And I love that the pockets, even those are done a little bit more casually. No flap, no button, just a nice, sizable utilitarian pocket that really is functional and, you know, leads to the fabulousness of this design.
Thank you so much. All right, here's the gardenia. Here's the black. Here's the sage. We have a few more colors too on QVC.com. This is honeysuckle. There's less than 400 to go around in the regular. There's navy, most popular. Less than 550 in the navy. And then here's the rose red. So $39.98 is the sale price. Yeah, really great. Now, notice the tank top she's wearing right now underneath that. And I'm wearing it too in the sage. They all have a perfectly matching tank. So if you want that kind of coordinated, sophisticated look that we're seeing everywhere, we have the information for this tank as well. I love that the colors are just like perfect, so beautiful. in the tank. It's gonna go with this and the seersucker top that we showed earlier. So,
yes, among many other things. It really becomes almost like that perfect twin set.
yeah.
Where and I have to just give it a little shout out. It's 95% modal, 5% spandex, 2 different necklines, a beautiful double layer. It does run a little closer to the body, so if you want a little bit more room, I would say size up in that butter soft tank that I am digressing about. Stick with your regular size unless you want a little bit more room, say through the sleeve or the body. But regular and petite is going to be your first choice. And then you ultimately decide, how do I want it to fit?
All right. Thank you so much, Bitsy. It was such a pleasure being with you this last hour. I'll see you later. Now,
I had a blast.
I had a blast with you as well. If you'd like to shop the show backwards, go to QVC.com, check out items recently on air, select QVC2, and here are all the items that we presented. You can shop the show backwards. I'm Avisha Scarborough. It was wonderful spending time with you. Please don't go anywhere. I'm about to go change real fast and come right back. We have an hour of Lauren Zarian coming up next.